I took my fancy goldfish to the koi show that was in Georgia a while ago. Turns out they won. That was a blatant lie. I did have a stall at the koi show where I was promoting the South African Fancy Goldfish Organization, which is the show organization that manages goldfish shows. I've never heard of this because I started it like 2 years ago. Yeah, I did take some fish with me to try and sell. Emphasis on try, because lighting myself on fire would have been more productive. Would have dealt with all that back hair. Now, the show was the 21st of May, March, January, February, March, yeah. As of recording of this video, it is the 10th of April. Yeah, I was kind of busy. As I'm telling you the story, what happened at the koi show, I'm also going to be showing you what I've been up to. I moved my blue tanks over on this side. I figured, there's unused space here. And of course, they are running on sponge filters. So all I had to do was connect my airline to my sponge filters. There are a bunch of other stalls at the George Koi show this year, much more than last year. Last year, there was only one, which is Cavallo Koi, a koi farm from East London. And this year, there was me, obviously, and then there were a bonsai seller as well. I must say, one of the most surprising things when I moved down here to the Western Cape is seeing how many people are into bonsai. Like, I've never ran into this many bonsai people up in the north in Gauteng. Of course, I didn't run into a lot of people in general. I lived out in the countryside on a farm, watching anime at the time, playing video games, binged watched Golden Kamuy. I can't help but feel I'm getting distracted. Oh man, I'm like an Instagram model. I'm in the way of the thing I want to film. This is a secret project that I'm working on. It's a secret that's going to remain a secret for as long as I decide to resist the temptation to tell you guys what's going on in here. Some pretty beautiful fish. They need shallow water in order to grow the way that I want them to. Not gonna give too much away. This is for a future video. And of course, being a huge koi guy as well, went around to see what fish they had, trying to see if I can sort of guess who would be grand champion. That's what they call it. There were two fish that stood out to me from all the rest, both belonging to the same owner. This Sanke, incredible fish, gorgeous. The markings are where it should be, great body. You'll notice that the other Sanke are not quite as nice, and I'll explain a little bit as to why that is. You'll notice that the one Sanke, although the black is excellent, there's not enough black on the left side to balance out that intense black on the right shoulder. And then the red on the head is a little too far back. I would like it to be a bit more forward into the face, but also not too forward to the point where it goes into the nose. You really want it to be situated around the forehead. Also, that the black is not as intense in some places, and then there's a little black marking on top of the head, and that is a flaw on Sanke. I have no idea what this thing is actually called, but it is a liner. It sort of looks like one of my blue tubs, liner tub. It already has water in it, so if I need an emergency place for fish to go, it's ready for them. There was another fish that I liked even more, was his Karashi Koi. Big, beautiful Karashi Koi. I love this very light pinkish yellow. I just find it so pretty, and it's weird. You will never find me in a pink shirt, but the concept of a pink, like I know it's yellow, but they do come in a more pinkish color, and not shockingly pink, obviously. But this is generally considered to be the more pink koi. Always wanted to own one of these guys, and yeah, I have one that's still out in the main pond that hopefully I can catch now, because we're in a little bit of a drought. I know people from the Western Cape are going to be like, oh, it rained yesterday. It doesn't rain enough. That's the problem, and I need enough. I literally stood there filming this Karashi Koi, I don't know, couple of minutes on end. I don't think it was an hour, but I was fixated with this fish. I definitely spent more time filming her than most of the other fish. You guys can sit back, relax, and just look at some of the B-roll footage that I got of this koi. Look at this chonky fish. Oh my goodness. She's growing extremely well. The quality on the body is just something else. Used to be a little bit more colorful, but she lost her coloration, so that is an issue. But the body is so good that I am going to just have to more meticulously select her offspring to make sure I don't end up with babies that all go white like this from losing their color. It's not really a good thing. That red over there is just natural to goldfish. That is not a sore. That's nothing to worry about. Sunday, the next day, it was time for the award ceremony. What fish ended up winning Grand Champion? The Sanke. Absolutely deserved it. Although, if I was a koi judge, I personally would have awarded Grand Champion to the Karashi Koi. I would not be the only judge, and I'd probably lose by majority vote. But nonetheless, the Sanke absolutely deserved to win. And to be fair, I would probably concede that, yeah, technically I like the Karashi Koi more from a personal perspective, but technically the Sanke is the more advanced bred animal. It's got very good white, it's got the red, it has the black. Yes, Clonasa, I know. The black and the red has official terms in the hobby, Beni and Sumi. I'm just trying to keep things nice and simple. Those of us who were part of the exhibition had to wait until the afternoon before we were allowed to pack up and leave. Fortunately, it wasn't a dull day. As I was busy tinkering at my goldfish stall, I think it was one of the judges called me closer. It's not often that you find footage on YouTube of actual qualified koi judges discussing koi fish. That is a real treat, and I'm so glad I got to film some of it.
Nice fins, right? And the body shape as the goes over. It's like take the blade and cut around of the gi. I mean, two-step pattern. What a nice brown color. You know, the skin quality is very good, which makes the gi pattern also stand out a bit more.
From a show point of view, pattern is only. You want to talk about it, Jim?
Yeah, pattern's 20%. I think we favour get a little bit more in smaller fish because the body shape in small fish is very, very similar usually.
So we give 40 marks out of 100 to the body shape of the fish, and then we give 30 for the quality of the color of the fish, the skin quality, and then we give 20 marks for pattern, and then we give 10 marks for overall conformation and the way just that the fish moves into the water.
After the judges went over the aspects, they then went on to Grand Champion herself.